Let's switch to economics. Shannon, I like to keep this high level. Deals change, markets change. You don't know when somebody is watching this. Uh, just go over again the affiliation option. We already discussed the platform fee. Kind of maybe
Yep.
put a little more color on that, and then talk about any technology fees you might have.
Okay, so we're 1099. Our advisors are independent. They own their own business. We are a hybrid. So we have about a third of our advisors are RIA only. A third of our advisors are duly registered. The duly registered is typically they have trail legacy holdings, trail income that they need to be serviced. There's not a lot of new business being done on the brokerage side. We do have on the RIA side a lot of the brokerage like products. So the ability to do annuities, the ability to do 529s, like some of the things in the swim lanes that we talked about with regards to investment management. You have a lot of flexibility. We find that oftentimes something that we're really good at is converting brokerage assets to advisory assets. There is oftentimes artificial compliance reasons that assets have been categorized as brokerage assets that really can be serviced over on the advisory side. So we're 1099 model, both a hybrid as well as RIA only. All of our fees are included in our bundled pricing. The only additional fee is for E&O. So that is different based on if you're RIA only or if you're hybrid, minimal, non-material fee on that. We are anaphylactically allergic to nickel and diming. And we are also just like righteous on our crusade about hidden fees. So that's why we charge a platform fee, and it includes all of our technology. It includes converting data. It includes all the branding and marketing. It includes like everything that the advisor needs to be set up to be successful when they've made the right choice and the exciting choice to become independent.
Tell me about the client billing. Quarterly, advance, arrears. How do you guys approach that?
Quarterly, in advance. One like nuance that I will say, we talked a little bit about this. We do have the ability for advisors to charge for financial planning separately, charge for financial consulting. That is, and we have advisors that are exploring some of this flat fee monthly billing for financial services. The other thing that I would mention is that during an advisor transition, we open up billing as those assets are coming on, so that we have the ability to help with some of that cash flow. And I think you have a section where we're going to talk about financing. Is that part of this?
We
You
can go
want
ahead
me
and
to get
talk
into
about it
that?
now if you like. Yeah.
Okay. All right, perfect. Because this is such a big, important part of it. And we've tried to take a really creative approach to it. So we have an equity swap program. So our growth capital partner is Long Ridge. They're an amazing partner helping us build RFG 3.0. We do an equity swap up to 10%. So it is a small piece. The idea here is our advisors want to own a piece of RFG, and we are excited to own a piece of them because we're all aligned around building the RA of the future, building businesses, driving enterprise value. So that equity swap program, it allows us to value very highly in terms of either revenue multiple or an EBITDA multiple an advisor's practice. And it's a really exciting offering. It's something we had been asked about for a very long time. And with Long Ridge, we're now able to do that. So we have an equity swap program. We also have an amortizing loan program, which is available for succession planning. It's available for working capital if there's a forgivable loan that needs to be paid off. It is a very seamless. We spent about 2 years educating our banking partner in this. So it's a 4-page form. It's a really easy, it's not an SBA loan with a bunch of, clawbacks in it. It is a 10-year amort. It has no prepayment penalty. We're able to flex that so we can have it set up. We can flex it if needed for a lot of different uses. So we've got a couple different capital strategies that we make available to advisors, both for growth capital, for acquisitions, for succession planning, for really what is it that they need for their business.
Are there any restrictions on disaffiliation? And have you been through that in the last couple of years?
We are very fortunate. We have a high retention rate in the 99 percentile, but we have had a couple advisors who weren't a great fit for the platform leave. And this is something where it's like open kimono, show me your contract and I'll tell you how independent you really are. So for us, it is very clearly stated, these are the advisor's clients. This is the advisor's data. This is the advisor's brand. We ask the advisor to give us 30 days notice so that we can minimize disruption to their clients as they transition, and we pay them for 60 days. So we walk the walk on what it means to be independent. And you know what's so interesting about that, Jay? It circles back to the very beginning of tearing down the house and building the platform 2.0 into 3.0. If you're going to show up and say you're a client experience company first, you're going to align your entire team to be a team of A players serving advisors. There is nothing that keeps you not only more locked in and engaged and on the same side of the table as your advisors, but it forces you to really honor that promise when those are the terms of your agreement. You don't have like your clause through financial engineering sunk into the advisor. And it's like, it's going to be really hard to divorce me so I can be a bad wife. We don't have it.